Hi everyone, today we're gonna play a bit of World of Tanks. Don't worry guys, I know you would like more Armored Warfare, but I also play World of Tanks because that's where I started, before switching to Armored Warfare. So this is my old clan, actually I'm still in this clan, playing actively with one of my teammates from my clan is Womble. And he's in his heavy KV3, I'm with my agile SU-101. Difference between these two tanks are like differences between day and night. This thing is an urban, close-in brawler, while this thing of mine is a rapid-fire sniper flanker. Well, flanker because it can be a mobile tank destroyer. It doesn't have any armor, so keep in mind when you are facing 8s, 7s and 9s, you're gonna be devastated by the enemy guns. The only guns that you can worry less are the stock tier 6 guns, which have less than 126 or 125 mm of penetration, and providing that they are firing at your angles or in your gun mantlet. This thing got buffed also because it had before 173 mm of penetration on his regular AP rounds, now it has a bit more, 183, which makes a welcome. Buff that's pretty much welcome for this thing, because before that it was meh average at best. It was good, but not so good to be noticeable by the other TDs. Even stuff like the Jack Panther was much more popular than this thing. And now, also, by the way, you don't have any gun depression, so keep that in mind when you're trying to face your gun down. And I'm gonna have a bit of scouting work done by the Stub 3G. Unfortunately he's overextended and I cannot back him up, and we're gonna have a lot of company soon. K1S is going forward as a scout. Sorry K1S, I have to use you like that. Both me and my ally in the SU-122. And this is a combination of two different guns. SU-122 has a good DPM, but this thing of mine has a bit better. I'm gonna show you how they work together. First shot in, set him on fire. That's the MX M445, which is lightly armored heavy tank. And they thought, okay, there is no one over here, but they totally forgot about us that were camping and waiting for them. Why did I camp? Because I can actually, and you have to do sometimes to camp and wait for the enemies and lay ambushes like this. Cheery got wasted by our own RT. And SU just took down Comet to barely one shot. So, this is the situation. I'm a bit more agile than the SU, and I'm going forward a bit. And my gun is rapid fire, so calculation is that I'm better to move a bit forward than the SU. Of course, it helps out to bounce a couple of shots. Poor VK has a bad gun. Actually, it has the short 88mm gun, the stock gun on the Tiger, which has 120 something, maybe 30, actually very low penetration with its AP rounds, though it has very decent APCR rounds. It's good on tier 6, well, average on tier 6, but you know how it goes. I'm gonna abuse that to my maximum. Going forward, now this time I got lucky. His gun can easily penetrate my lower glacis, my frontal glacis, but he went right into gun mantlet, because my gun mantlet is the only part of this tank where you get some armor. My gun mantlet absorbed the shot without any problems. In meantime, Womble has a bit of problem. At least, from my point of view, Womble is holding off the enemies pretty good. And that's gonna buy me time, and the ally that's behind me, the SU-122. So two of us can start dealing with the sniping shots on the enemy, and that's my 4th kill of the game. And 3485 has got Womble, and at this moment I'm aiming at this to an enemy KV-85. Meanwhile, the Rudy that went in the hiding before came on my side, and I'm just in a bit of trouble. But as you see over there, my ally in the SU takes care of him, and I'm grateful for that. Sometimes you can have rapid games like this. Random teams that just synergize with themselves and cooperate between them lead up to very, very good games. Even if you are the underdog of the game, if you have a good team, you can easily turn the tables on the enemy, even in random battles. And this time I'm going forward. How did I manage to hit that KV-85? I don't know, but I'm just gonna nick the kill for the enemy RT, try to finish off the KV-85, KV-85 repairs, plant one shot in. Unfortunately, he was just low enough for my ally to get him. And now, I'm not used to get awarded for the 6th kill of the game. I'm used to carry hard, and if I manage to get the 6th kill, I get the 6th kill. If I don't get it, it's all okay. I did my best, and I'm okay with that. So now, if someone will give me €5 for every Radley Walters and €2 for every Top Gun that I missed, I would now have enough to pay me a decent PC. So I'm not worried about getting 6 kills or 7 kills, but I would like to get that 6 kill if I can. Now M12, shotguns a comet, and I'm actually given for my allies to get the 6th kill on the enemy, which I'm grateful for. And big shout out to the SU122, even if I don't know how to pronounce your name. Meanwhile, in the meantime, let's jump in the screen section where we can check our stats of the game. Okay, let's check out the scores. And now, Ace Tanker, Bruiser, 5-4 effect, high caliber, and a Top Gun. So this thing is a deadly beast if it gets a decent matchmaking like this, and providing you have a lot of enemies that are willing to charge on you and get destroyed. Team score, experience wise, Womble gets on 2nd place, which is nice. On damage done, I get the 1st, because 3300 just beats everyone else. The Womble is still behind me. So the people who see the games via XVM can notice that Womble has a lot of lower stats, but the stats don't play the game, the person plays them. Womble managed to block in his game 1400 damage before going down, which means that he managed to hold up most of the enemy team while I had enough opportunity to get behind them, and as you saw it in the game, easily tear them apart with my ally. And big shout out to this guy as well. So that was how the game ended. Detail report said that I fired 21 shots, direct hit 16, and my penetrations were 16. Damage done is 3345. From a distance I managed to do 599 damage, so I was a close-in brawler, yeah. In the end, without the premium account, I managed to earn 26,744 credits. From experience received, without the premium account and all the buffs and all the stuff, 1,253 base experience, which multiplies times 3, gets up to 5,075 experience. Not a bad game, even if I do say so myself. So sometimes you need a good synergy in a random game, and a couple of platoon mates can also help, and this is what you get. So, like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more of these games, and I'll catch you all